My name's Paul Duffield. My partner Cass and our little one Noah have been farming for about 4 years, going to 5 years now, down in the southwest in a small little country town called Darkin. I was having a sleep in the morning when the rookie draft was on, and my parents actually came down, woke me up and said, "Look, you've just been rookie listed to Fremantle." And I played 24 games in my first 5 years. I certainly had a lot of trials and hurdles I had to overcome early on in my career, and I became a little bit obsessive, a little bit compulsive, and I became far more intense when I walked in the door at the footy club to survive. I think probably to jump to the end of my career, that probably caused a little bit of emotional burnout, trying to be something I wasn't for so long to survive and be good at it. The opportunity to come home and to the farm was more about, getting away from the hustle and bustle of the city, and in so doing I realised I found what I wanted to do. And I had a 10-year AFL career, but towards the end, it's hard to pull the doona off in the morning to get up and go to work every day. I was probably a 3-time snooze buttoner, whereas I've been here 5 years now and I've never set an alarm. I wake up every day, excited, looking forward to a day of work, and it doesn't mean you don't have challenges, but there's a bit of a secret there in terms of I enjoy what I do. When you spend time in an AFL environment, they're looking for the 5%, the little bit here and there that might make you grow, and most of it's mental. The physical differences between the very best and the very worst isn't much, but the application to the mental side of it is probably where players get an advantage or disadvantage. And so in tying that into when I came home to the farm, there's some similarities. I certainly think in terms of like how hard you have to work, and I'm an outdoors person. I just couldn't be behind a desk. It would drive me insane. So there's certainly some great similarities or traits that can be transferred. But then the flip side is I think AFL clubs have huge resources to just push or dive into whatever area they want to think that they'll spend a lot of money if they think they can get it 1% better. Whereas in farming and agriculture, you're probably much more frugal, you're much more conservative. You're trying to find a way to do things better without costing you an arm and a leg. The joy of getting back into a small country town is then you have sort of community spirit. People volunteer their time for the benefit of the whole town and community going forward. If your neighbour has an issue and you can say, well look, do you need a hand? We can run over there and help you out, which has happened for us this year. We had a fire and we lost 2 tractors and burnt some of our fuel bins, and the amount of people that within very short notice came flying out the road to help us fight the fire, because just people dive in to help each other out here. And then also the amount of people now that have called or messaged to say, do you need a tractor? Do you need a fuel bin? I saw this advert for a tractor, what do you think? And sent me, links and pictures, and you got other people out there helping you go forward again. Yeah, look, really happy and content with the decision we made to come home. Really happy to be back in our family environment. Well, I'm really lucky because so many players don't have something when they finish playing football to really sink their teeth into. And I had 2 weeks really off, and then I was busy and I was invested in something straight away. So I was just so fortunate that I had something sustainable for me to just dive straight into. And with room to grow and a future there as well. It's not a luxury that everyone has.